Shalom. I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, double honors to the elders, honors to all you brothers out there doing the will of the Lord. Welcome to another installment of GMS Seattle Classroom. Ready to get started?
All right. Yeah, I'm Brother Yakala Not.
Shaquan Gavar.
Zayon Aban.
La Kassad.
Yeah, so we're just going to talk about all this madness that's been going on since Sunday about Osama bin Laden. All right, and Al-Qaeda, because Osama bin Laden was set up by the CIA. All right, it's well documented. There's all types of documentaries out there proving so. His father and George Bush's father were good friends. You know, they went in on Busto Oil on a business venture. You see what I'm saying? And the fact of the matter is that Osama bin Laden's been dead. He was on dialysis 10 years ago, and he's died, like we were joking about just a little bit ago, he's died 9 times. He was first reported dead in 2001. And that ain't nothing but Esau, and that's Satan's devices. So with that, we're going to start off with 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11.
Okay. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah, that's right. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. All right. Satan in the flesh incarnated is who? So-called white man, Esau, you Edomites. All right. So this is one of your devices to have justification for more war. All right. And ultimately, the Most High is putting in your spirit to bring on all this falsehood. All right. Because what you're going to do now is, we already see it in the news, they're saying that, there's a report of Al-Qaeda targeting different trains and different targets in the United States in retaliation for what happened to Osama. Because that's what you do. All right, you have what you call a false flag operation, and then you use that as justification to go and invade a country. All right, and that's what you did with 9/11.
If I can say this up?
Yeah.
There was a report on the news. It's online. I forget where I read it at, but they were saying that they were planning an attack if Osama was to be captured, like them damn Muslims, which it ain't nothing but the government. But they were saying if Osama was captured or caught, they were going to plan a retaliation on the U.S. But this motherfucker Osama's been dead since 2001.
Mm-hmm.
And what a coincidence that a couple days after that report had came out, that Barack Obama says this motherfucker's dead.
Right.
So it's all strategically in place because they're gonna pretty much cause false flags and attacks on American soil.
Yep, because right now we're under international police. All that needs to happen is for there to be a national emergency, and then it's going to be a visible martial law, because there's already martial law out here, but it's going to be very visible martial law, and it's on the books. All that needs to happen is that there's a national emergency, and wouldn't another false flag operation justify a national emergency, bring in a national emergency, bring in martial law? All right, did you got a precept?
Nahum 3:1.
Yep.
Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery.
Yep.
The prey departeth not.
Right, woe to the bloody city. What's the bloody city? Right here in America, known as Babylon the Great, or the daughter of Babylon. All right, it is all for the lies and robbery. That's all that you hear when you watch these clowns. It's all lies. You got these fucking crackers celebrating about the death of Osama and whatnot. They probably gonna, if this society was to go on, they'd probably try to make that a national holiday.
And all them fucking Photoshop pictures and also Obama birth certificate and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Them crackers already figured that shit out.
Right.
So fake So I mean, this place is full of lies, man.
Yep. And it's no coincidence because they were getting on his helmet about that, man. The week before, remember you had Donald Trump was publicly calling him out, and Obama's approval rating was at an all-time low. Now it raised about 30-something%. Because what do they say too about Obama? Okay, he's soft. He wants to. He's not a war hawk like these other past presidents. You see him saying he's passive and everything like that. So now this happens. Now he has something like a badge of honor, saying, "Oh look, I was the president that got Osama." You know, the image of terrorism.
Hey, if I can say this, look,
Mm-hmm.
there's this video online on YouTube, where this Edomite going into all these articles and stuff, but it was saying that Obama, you know, while he came out with saying that Osama is killed and shit, there's a whole bunch of other shit going on in the background that they use that false Osama shit, Bin Laden shit, to keep people attached to that, while all this other shit is is taking place in America, like when they blew the levees over in Central America, they blew the levees, and then all this other shit is going on and it's no coincidence that they use the royal wedding shit. So all these people is looking at this royal wedding shit, and Obama, they killed Osama bin Laden, when there's all this other shit that's taking place in America to keep you motherfuckers dumbed down.
Right, like the Madrid fault line is one.
Yeah.
You know?
The new Madrid fault line.
The Madrid fault line, because they've been having earthquake preparation drills. Why? Because they're getting ready to blow that motherfucker, man. See, and that's what Esau always does. All right, he's putting this out to distract you, so then he can bring in some wicked ass law. You see what I'm saying? To justify, okay, well, all right, there's going to be an attack on soil. Then they'll bring in a law to justify bringing in more wickedness. Matter of fact, Squad, if you can get me Psalms 94 and 20, because that's how Esau operates. Like that, like their motto, order out of chaos. All right, because that's how they bring in their what's their order? That new world order, out of chaos. All right, causing confusion. That's how they passed the Patriot Act after the 9/11 false flags. All right, read it out. Psalms 94 and 20.
Psalms 94 and 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee?
Right, and this is the throne of iniquity. The rulers right now, this is the throne of iniquity. That's why it says, woe to the bloody city. All right, this is all wickedness here. All right, we're at the height of wickedness. It tells you that in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. Matter of fact, hold me that 2nd Ezra 15, I think 6. All right, keep going.
Which frameth mischief by law.
Right, which frameth mischief by a law. That's how they're bringing in all this mischief. All right, watch. The next so-called terrorist attack, they're gonna bring in a law to justify going over into some other war. Shit, they don't even have to do laws anymore. Remember going into Libya?
Putin, Vladimir Putin.
No, before that, remember he didn't even get it passed by both houses of Congress.
Yeah.
He just went straight up in there.
And that's why Vladimir Putin got on their head, because they said they totally bypassed. And there's congressmen in America that was getting on Obama's head, trying to impeach him. That's another thing. This congressman came out trying to impeach Obama, so that's why they had to throw all this shit out there to keep people dumbed down. But so Vladimir Putin was saying, like, who gave NATO the
license to
do what they did, to give that green light to go over there in Libya, you know?
Right, killing people and whatnot. Yeah, he killed his sons.
Yeah.
His grandson, right?
Yeah, he killed his sons and his grandsons. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to eliminate his whole lineage. Because you know what? Hey, give me Ecclesiastes, the 30th chapter.
The Avenger?
Yeah.
What you said 33rd?
Yeah, it's the 30th chapter.
Oh, 30. Okay, come on.
Yeah, start at the top.
All right, come on. Ecclesiasticus 30 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
He that loveth his son causeth him to often, Oh man.
Off meaning often.
Yeah, come.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start that over.
Yeah.
He that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel the rod,
Go on.
that he may have joy of him in the end. He that chasteneth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice in him among his acquaintance. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy,
Mm-hmm.
and before his friends he shall rejoice of him.
Right, and that's why they tried to take him out, because that was grieving these Edomites over here, that they're getting brought up in the ways of Gaddafi, because Gaddafi he's a little older now, and for his whole life he's been riding on you crackers over here, going back to the 80s. You guys are mortal enemies. All right, keep going.
Though his father die, yet he is as though he were not dead.
Go on.
For he hath left one behind him that is like himself.
Right, that's exactly, because they're just like Gaddafi, man. They want to keep the so-called Islamic way. They hate Edomites over here. They know that they're just going in there to rape, murder, spoil. Right. Go on.
While he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him, and when he died, he was not sorrowful.
Go on.
He left behind him an avenger against his enemies.
Right, and who's the enemies of Gaddafi? These devils over here. All right, go on.
And one that shall requite kindness to his friends.
Right, to his friends and them other Arabs, all right, who also hate America. So that's what they're doing, man, just trying to wipe out his whole lineage. But you know what? We're gonna wipe out you Edomites' lineage.
That's right.
All right, that was cool on that. Now, you told that in Ecclesiastes 12, brother.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 10.
Right, because we don't believe anything that this devil says. Like they're all saying, we take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? Because we know, I mean, there is going to be some instances where Esau, he's going to bring out some information. For the most part, he's just going to, and really, even when he does bring out some information, he's still lying because he knows the truth and he's not telling you the whole truth about it. He's sprinkling a little bit in there, all right? That's why we don't trust you. And nobody watching this video should trust the so-called white man because he is your enemy. Bring that out.
Kind of brings out.
Okay, yeah, precept go ahead.
Yeah. Proverbs 14 and 15. The
Right.
simple believeth every word.
Right, them crackers out there, man, they were like, oh, look, Osama, he's been conquered. They waving American flags and shit. They congregate. And pretty much, those are probably a rack of CIA agents anyways,
Yeah.
who orchestrated that whole thing. Probably gave them money, knocked on doors. That's our Proverbs, is that 15 and 14?
14, 15.
Proverbs 14 and 15.
And you ain't seen nothing but some fucking Edomites out there, and a couple of Uncle Tom niggas.
Yeah, nigga woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga woman was out there,
On a date with Esau.
Right. Yeah, the simple believe every word. That's why they believe that, even though they didn't reflect on how there were other reports going back to 2001 about this guy being dead. That's why they're simple though. That's why they believe every word. They believe everything that this empire pushes out, and they eat it up. So the simple believe of every word. Go on.
But the prudent man looketh well to his going.
Right, but we investigate. We looked it up. Okay, because I knew even before I was in the truth that Obama was on dialysis. They saw him because
Osama.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Obama and Osama. They're both heathens. All right, Salakia. I knew before Obama's dead too. He's a walking dead man. All right, but about Osama being dead already because he's been on dialysis, and then he was actually in a military hospital. I believe it was over in Pakistan, and the CIA rolled up on him. He was damn near on his deathbed because they were investigating him for the bombing of the USS Cole over there in East Africa. You see what I'm saying? So Osama, he's supposedly been on their hit list, man. But it's all bullshit, man. It's all a big fairy tale. It's like wrestling. They act like they got funk with each other, and then they go to